Today we're going to be talking all about borderless stickers. This is Stockholm, Antwerp, and Paris. Everything you need to know about how borderless stickers are doing right now, how I expect them to do going forward in the future, and how I think you can and should be determining which borderless stickers are the best purchases to buy right now, not only early in 2024, but also as we get closer and closer to the start of the Copenhagen Major, but also a year in which we're going to have 2 majors and maybe lots more borderless stickers and all of this crazy stuff. That's what we're going to be going over in this video today. But first, of course, let me plug my cash trading business. If you guys are looking to sell any of your CS2 items, especially bulk, maybe you're trying to sell your whole inventory, maybe you have whatever, knives, cases, keys, gloves, skins, agents, anything and everything, we can get a deal done. I want you guys to get cash of whatever payment method you want, safely, effectively, efficiently, quickly, and of course at the same time you're helping support me, my channel, and my content. So if you guys are interested in that, definitely hit me up over on Twitter. First link in the description below. My trade link is also going to be in the description. Recently I did a cash trade for this Vulcan, one of my favorite skins in the entire game. I think it has an LDLC Cologne 2014 on it or something as well. So I'm buying items. I love getting to see them, love getting to make content about them, and love getting to find them a nice little home and also help you guys in the process. With that being said, let's get right into this. So what I think right now, again, headed into the Copenhagen Major and headed into 2024, where we don't really know what is going to happen in terms of content, we don't know what's going to happen in terms of the player base, we don't know what's going to happen in terms of the market overall, but we do know that Copenhagen is coming up. It might be borderless. It might be bordered. Who knows? But there are teams that are attempting to qualify for that right now. So when I am looking at the borderless stickers, if I was going to be buying borderless stickers, and I am buying borderless stickers somewhat. I recently bought, I don't know, a couple $100 worth of some borderless stickers, and I can talk about what. I am mainly going to be looking for one, unique borderless stickers. I want a sticker that is not in multiple sets. I want a sticker that is just Stockholm, just Antwerp, or just Paris. That is going to be very, very high priority for me. And it doesn't mean that that team's not in multiple sets. It means that that specific logo or sticker or hollow effect or whatever is just in one of those. I also want to look for stickers that are mostly reasonable prices, maybe like mid to lower tier prices, so they do have room to run up. That doesn't mean that expensive stickers can't do well. And hey, historically, some expensive stickers have done well, but then there's just kind of more risk, more downside, and maybe a less chance of it having as high of a ceiling as possible. So if I can find stickers for teams that are unique, have less risk, their teams maybe aren't going to qualify for Copenhagen or going to have less of a chance to qualify for Copenhagen, those are the main things I'm looking for, and those are the main things that I can do well over time. Also, I'm definitely prioritizing Stockholm the highest. It's got the most iconic borderless sticker set of the whole collection of like the 3 modern ones. It's also the oldest. It's also the lowest supplies. Then I would be looking at Antwerp, and then finally I'd be looking at Paris last, because Paris, the prices are more expensive, the quantities are higher, and if Copenhagen does end up being borderless, I think Paris will get hit the hardest, especially in the short term. But I think in the long term, Stockholm is still going to do quite well. So when I start rolling through and looking at some of these, obviously we know Maus is not unique. Maus is in Paris, so I'm not really focusing on Maus or looking at Maus or caring about Maus right now. We have Entropic, which is unique to Stockholm, but Entropic is, I believe, in some of the European qualifiers right now. I believe in the closed qualifier for B, closed qualifier for B, if I remember correctly. Yes, we have Entropic, and we can check in with them and see that so far Entropic is 0-2, so there's some chance that they qualify for Copenhagen, but Entropic hasn't been doing so well in this closed qualifier just yet. So hey, if Entropic doesn't qualify for Copenhagen, Entropic is one of these that could do pretty well, since it is a good looking unique borderless sticker with a cool color, green. It's Stockholm, it's old, it has a lot of good things going for it. Obviously on the price end, it's a little bit pricier than maybe I would like, but Entropic is still pretty good. And hey, I'd love to see that they're 0-2 in the qualifier so far. We have Tai Lu, of course, a lot of the same things for them. I think they're a pretty decent team right now, so there's probably a pretty good chance they're going to qualify for Copenhagen. I don't know for sure. I don't have their stuff pulled up. But of course, unique, great logo, a lot of good things. The price isn't necessarily a price that I love. And if Tai Lu gets a new borderless sticker for Copenhagen, that's going to suck. So that's why I would be a little bit worrisome and careful about that. One of the main ones that I did want to talk about and want to show is the Movistar Riders. And I have covered that in a recent video to say that Movistar Riders is a sticker that I really, really like right now. This is a sticker that I have bought. I very recently bought 25 Movistar Riders Stockholm Hollows that I think are going to do quite well in the long term. Now, obviously in the short term and medium term, nobody knows. If Copenhagen ends up being borderless, Movistar Riders is probably going to hit. It's probably going to go down, and maybe I would look at buying more. If Shanghai ends up being borderless again, it's probably going to go down and get hit even more. But I do think in like 5 years, whatever, Stockholm is still going to be an iconic sticker collection. The supplies still aren't going to be that high, and Movistar Riders has now changed their team name and logo, so there will never be another sticker that looks like this. This will be a unique borderless sticker forever, and that is something why I'm really, really keen and locked in on the Movistar Riders right now. Even though I don't necessarily love the sticker, I don't think it's great looking. I don't think it's like pretty or cool to look at or anything like that. But you can see this thing is up 40% in the past year, which hasn't necessarily been that good. It hasn't been killing it or anything like that. But I do think this will see slow and consistent and continual gains over time. And I really, really like that. Virtus Pro is another sticker that I like a lot, but Virtus Pro is a pretty good team right now, and they are definitely vying for a spot in Copenhagen. And if we got a new borderless Virtus Pro, that would be a big hit. We can see so far in the closed qualifier in Europe A that Virtus Pro is 2-0 so far with 2 wins, so they might be well on their way to qualifying for Copenhagen and getting a new sticker, and that would definitely hit the Stockholm Virtus Pro really, really hard, even though it's one that I definitely like. I think Copenhagen Flames is a good choice, a good pickup. I think Heroic is a good choice and good pickup. I think I have that somewhere in here. We have the Heroic from Stockholm. Yes, Heroic is a popular team. They're a good team. They've been qualifying for all the majors, but this is a different logo. This is a logo that we don't see in any of the other sets, so this is one that I definitely like. This is up 77% in the past year. It has been kind of an under-the-radar, low-key sticker, and it's a little bit on the cheaper end too, so I think that one is pretty good. But possibly my favorite sticker from the Stockholm collection to buy right now. I think Gambit is good. I think Big is good. The Big one is unique. It's a circle, so it's kind of ugly, but it's cheap and it's unique as far as the design and stuff. Gambit, another one that looks pretty good. But the Sharks, this is one that I've bought a lot of recently. I want to buy more of. I wish I had more of. It's done insanely well in the past year. 224% up. It's a $4.50 sticker, and also the Sharks have changed their team logo. It's now like an S with a fin on top of it or whatever, so we are never going to see whatever happens. You don't have to sweat out the qualifiers. Yes, you still have to sweat out borderless stickers or whatever, but you don't have to sweat out the qualifiers. You don't have to worry about all that stuff. The Sharks Stockholm sticker will be a really good looking, really cool, unique, and iconic borderless sticker for eternity, for the rest of CS. So I think that is very, very cool and exciting. And the Shark sticker might be my favorite number one purchase from the entire Stockholm collection and all of the borderless sticker collections right now. I also really, really like the Godsent from Stockholm as well. I think you cannot go wrong with that one. And then next, also you have Evil Geniuses, which is kind of on the lower end. You have Godsent. I wanted to look at those returns. This thing is up 162% in the past year. That's been good. And then also Evil Geniuses in Stockholm, a unique borderless sticker. Evil Geniuses is just an absolute shambles as an organization. If not, they're going to be like shutting down as an organization altogether. So this should remain a unique borderless sticker for years and years and years to come. Obviously from Antwerp, there's a little bit less to get excited about. I think there's a ton of really, really great choices. Now, Cloud9 has been awesome. Cloud9's been amazing. It has been a really, really good sticker for so many people for so long now. But again, Cloud9, 2-0 currently at these Europe closed qualifier A, and if they qualify for Copenhagen and they get a new Cloud9 borderless sticker, that is going to be a big, big hit to this one from Antwerp, because so much of its value is the fact that it is the only borderless Cloud9 sticker in the game. So I'm a little bit worried about Cloud9 right now. I wouldn't feel super comfortable as a Cloud9 investor, especially for the long term. But from this collection, what I do love is I believe I pulled up here the Outsiders, because this is unique. This will remain unique. And hey, this thing has killed it. 422% in the past year. Outsiders is probably one of my favorite stickers from Antwerp. I don't love it. I don't think it looks cool. I don't think it looks good. But I love the fact that it's going to remain unique for the rest of time. And then also I really like the Copenhagen Flames from Antwerp as well. So I don't think there's as much to get excited about Antwerp. I don't think there's as many cool or like must-have or must-buys or whatever. You have Big as a nice cheap option that I think could do well over time. You have Heroic as, again, a unique sticker that is different and could stand out and be good over time, and it's not going to be getting a new one. But yeah, that's kind of what I think in terms of that. I think a lot of my top choices are going to be from Stockholm, a couple pretty decent choices from Antwerp, and then not a lot to be excited about in Paris right now. Honestly, obviously it's the most recent major, so a lot of the teams that were good at Paris and qualifying for Paris are going to be vying for spots at Copenhagen and are probably going to be pretty good teams and in contention or whatever. But some news I did want to talk about is that 9 will not be qualifying for Copenhagen. So 9 is going to remain a unique Borderless sticker in the Paris collection. So that might be something to keep an eye out on, but it does suck kind of how expensive it is and stuff right now. And then, of course, Fnatic as well. They are in these qualifiers, but they are currently sitting at 1-1, and right now they're in 12th place out of the 16 teams. And man, if Fnatic does not qualify for Copenhagen, I think Fnatic instantly becomes my favorite sticker from the Paris collection, and would definitely be a sticker that I would be looking to buy. But those are just some of the things that I'm taking a look at right now. I think you guys really need to look at what stickers look good, what stickers are at good prices, how teams are doing in terms of Copenhagen qualifiers, which teams have unique and iconic logos, cool logos, and are not found in any Borderless sticker collections, because you know that can eat into your gains and wipe things out very, very quickly. But yes, definitely some of my favorites right now are Sharks, Movistar Riders, you have, Outsiders from Antwerp, stuff like that. These are some of the top ones that I'd be looking to buy right now if I was in the Borderless sticker game, which I definitely am. But if it's something you guys are specifically looking for, hopefully there are some things that you find interesting and some purchases you could maybe make from this video. But that is pretty much it for this video today, guys. Again, if you are looking to sell any of your CS2 items, definitely hit me up over on Twitter. We can definitely get a deal done. Hopefully catch you guys in the next one. But until then, peace.